Hello everyone and welcome to the T54 first prototype review. This is the new T-rate Russian medium premium tank, yeah. And we're just gonna go quickly through the stats of the tank, yeah. Just I don't know, like quick opinion on this tank. It's a medium tank, but it mostly behaves like a heavy tank. It's pretty slow, but it's very well armored. As you can see, it has a T54 hull. If we compare it to the T54, you notice pretty much the same, except the T54 is a little bit taller, yeah. But this means this tank will bounce a lot, especially in T8 games, yeah. It's really well sloped. Yeah, so gameplay of this tank is gonna be similar to the one of a heavy tank. Okay, let's go through the stats of the tank. It's got 1,300 hit points. 38.8 tons with equipment down, 520 engine power, top speed is 44. So as I said, this is gonna be a pretty sluggish medium tank. I don't know, something like a Russian Pershing, if you might, like a Russian Super Pershing, if you might want to see it. 42 traverse speed. Let's go to the armor. The hull armor is 120 hull armor. Let's compare it to the T54. It's pretty much the same, I guess. Wait, let me T54. Yeah, hull armor 120 in the front, 9 in the side, and 45 in the back. It's identical to the T54. The turret instead, I'm not gonna go through that. It's basically a T44 turret. Yeah. Let's take a look at it in the tech tree. Okay, it's a lot better armored T44 turret. You can see it's got 180 armor at front, while the normal T44 has 120. 120 at the side, compared to T44, which has 90. 75 in the back, that's the same. So, as I said, you're gonna play this tank like a heavy tank. You can side scrape with it. Has really good side armor. You can hull down with it. Yeah. The only danger when you're hull down, I guess, they can shoot your commander sash, but that's kind of slow. And sometimes they kind of hit you next to the gun mantlet, but that's a pretty small area. So yeah. Other than that, this tank is going to be an absolute beast in tier 8 games, but in tier 9 and 10 games it's not going to be so good because it's way too slow for tier 9 and 10 games, and the armor doesn't really work so well there because the guns are much more powerful. But when it's top tier, it's a really good tank. And I'll tell you another reason why this tank doesn't work so well in tier 9 and 10 games. Let's take a look at the gun. The gun is mediocre, I'd say. Yeah, it's got 175 pen with standard ammo and 235 with APCR and 50 with high explosive, which means you're gonna have to spam a lot of APCR in tier 9 and 10 games, and even with APCR, it's against well armored targets, you're not gonna do too well. And because the tank is so slow, you're not gonna be able to flank with it. So yeah, in tier 9 and 10 games it's not gonna perform too well. Let's go through the complete stats of the gun. 7.41 rate of fire, it's a pretty decent rate of fire. 250 average damage is the same as the T44 gun. We could compare it with the T44 gun, I guess. Yeah. But compared to the T44 gun, it has worse dispersion and worse aim time. 0.38 dispersion and 2.6 aim time, while the T44 has 0.35 dispersion and 2.3 aim time. So yeah, as I said, when this tank is top tier, it's going to be an absolute beast. When it's in tier 9 and 10 games, it's not going to perform so well. I'm gonna go through the equipment. I'm using vertical stabs, optics, and gun rammer. You're gonna see why I use optics if the view range is so small. Well, I still like to maximize my view range even if I don't have much to work with, you know. I got small repair kit, small first aid kit, and even though it might work well, not might, it might not work so well with the premium tank. I got combat rations, so it can help me with the awful gun handling. Yep. I got my T54 crew on this one. It's complete with BIA. I'm not gonna go through all of it. I'm just gonna tell you the recommended skills for this tank. It's a must-have that you have 6 cents and repairs on this tank. Yeah, 6 cents and repairs. You need snapshot and smooth ride. They're gonna help you with the gun handling. Yeah. Get the view range skills, but as I said, a must-have is 6 cents and repairs. And I also got a little bit of firefighting just in case I get set on fire, but I never had that problem yet. Yeah. And most importantly, well, among the most important things, you gotta have safe stowage, because just like the T54, it's an MRAC on wheels. It has kind of bad MRAC problems. So make sure you got a safe stowage. So we went through the stats of the tanks. Let's watch a replay and see how the tank performs. A second to open it. Okay, it's a replay of Erlenberg game, assault mode. Top tier. This, as I said, this is where the tank shines. Yep. Okay, I'm gonna speed it up a little bit. As soon as the game started, I'm heading down to the 2-3 line. I wanna try to spot the people that go on near the castle, and because there's no order in this game, I can try to hold down on the 2 line with no problems. Tank is really well armored, yeah. And considering it's a tier 8 game, I can hold down reliably. I position myself here, waiting for targets. But as I said, the view range at this tank is not that great, so yeah, I try to move forward a little bit. See a T71. Try to use auto aim, but I fail. Okay, so now I'm just in a position where I can hold down. And I see I get targets. I kind of tend to snapshot with this gun because the aim time is horrible, as I said, so try to snapshot. I'm not saying it's the right thing to do, but it kind of reduces the exposure time. Another snapshot on lower. Right now I got a lot of targets, and I guess the view range, optics combined with food and the view range skills are helping me now. I can spot my targets. I got a lot of stuff to fight with in front of me. Yeah. As I said, it's an excellent hold down tank. It's like most Russian mediums. So far so good. I'm bouncing most of the shots, all of them actually. I know this T71. I thought he's gonna try to go behind me and flank me, but he had other plans in mind. He's like, yeah. Again, I used auto aim. I would recommend not to use auto aim against very fast targets like lights. Yeah, I find out on my own. It's pretty bad because the crosshair doesn't have time to go as fast as the target. Okay, T71 went through all my team without being shot at all. Yeah, as you can see, my team is not the smartest. Even though I'm here spotting, none of them are actually moving somewhere behind me to actually be able to shoot the targets. They're all mostly on the 1 line, so from that position you can only shoot the hill. Yeah. That was a T71 again, but I decided to let him for now. He's going in his own way. He's not gonna try to go behind again. I only detracked the K54. Yeah. I try to finish him off now. And I managed to shoot him in the turret. At this point I haven't used gold ammo yet because I didn't need it. Kinda lucky that my opponents are coming close to me so I can actually have time to aim. Since I got good armor. Managed to shoot the super brushing on top of the turret where he doesn't have any space armor. I got a lower here. For now I got a lot of targets, but as I said, the team is not really responding to what I'm spotting here. They're on the one line, they can only shoot the hill, so it's all up to me to do everything now. I noticed a shot in the near the gun mantlet, yeah. And the SUs on the hill are starting to shoot me with high explosive because they saw they can't pen me. I said it's a really good hold down tank. Yeah. I'm gonna try to snapshot mostly now because I just don't have time. I'm worried that I'll get shot again from the hill. It's not gonna be much aiming. They're slowly battering me down with high explosive. Yeah. Still, this tank is bouncing a lot. Yeah. Another shot in the lower. My team's still really unresponsive. They're not coming here to shoot what I'm spotting. Well, one of the the Rheinmetall is actually coming now. Still, he can only shoot the hill. Okay, I'm bouncing on a Churchill. At this point, I only got 8 VCR rounds left, so I won't have. I'm snapshotting. I won't have time to expose myself too much. I'm one shot to most of the tanks, and I'm just snapshotting because I'm worried I'll get shot from the hill. Yep. But my team is finally starting to move. Yeah, so I decided to let them go in a little bit. They can take the enemy focus for now. See, it's bouncing on the Churchill a lot. I'm missing him or detracking him. Not the most accurate gun. I'll tell you that. Land a shot on the SU-100. He's dead. Yeah, at this point, I know that the SU from the hill went back. And there's nobody on the hill to shoot me anymore, so I decided to go in, since I'm having a hard time pinning this Churchill. Want to get closer to him. I was low and I try to shoot him, but I only bounce. So I go down quickly so he doesn't try to shoot me. Okay. I shoot a Churchill, but somehow the shell went into the ground and he managed to pen me. Yeah. He's dead, and there's only a super brushing left. Not too much damage in this game, but yeah, for this gun handling, it's not that bad either. So I managed to finish the game with 4k damage and about 2.3k spotting damage. It was an ace tanker. Hope you guys managed to have a glimpse of this tank and how it actually performs. Not really impressed with the features of it. Yeah, I wouldn't say it's worth it that much, but if you want to have a tier 8 medium Russian crew grinder or credit grinder, I guess it's good. As I said, it's only gonna be worth it when it's top tier. When it's tier 9 and 10 games, it's not gonna be so well. So yeah, thank you everybody for watching, and see ya.